Lesson 7. Meddling Mother-in-Law. Wife ready to wash her hands of meddling mother-in-law. Dear Abby. How do I politely tell my mother-in-law to stop doing my laundry? It all started when I was on bed rest due to my pregnancy. I didn't mind her doing an occasional load to help us out. But now she does it anytime she's over to watch the kids. I'm very picky about how I do my laundry, and this is the main reason I don't want her doing it. Also, I'd prefer she spend time playing with the kids than with the laundry. She also puts things away in the wrong places. She does it with my dishes, too. Once I told her not to worry about my laundry because I wasn't done sorting it. She took it upon herself to do it anyway. She is very strong-willed. My husband and I have had problems with her not respecting our parenting, too. She often takes things the wrong way. What's the way for us to tell her that her help is not needed? Dirty family laundry. Vocabulary. Meddling, interfering. Wash my hands of something, totally finished. Laundry, washing clothes. Due to, because of. Mother to be equals bride to be. Occasional, not always. Load, amount. Help out, bail out. Be over, visit. Picky, choose carefully. Put away, arrange. Sort, buy, organize or classify. Took it upon herself, do something without permission. Strong-willed, no one can change her opinion equals stubborn equals tenacious. Parenting, father and mother. Take something the wrong way, misunderstand. Lousy, bad, poor. Lesson 8. Drag. High price of mom's help is drag on family business. Dear Abby. 20 years ago, my sister and I bought a business from our mother. We all love and respect one another and get along well. We will be finished paying off the business in 2 years. Our problem, Mom, who is now 77, still draws a salary from us above and beyond the payment for the business. Her workload has lessened greatly, as it should. She could do all of her work in one day and lessen the burden of her salary. However, she says she'd go crazy if she retired. We don't want that. She could still come in as often as she wants and do her personal paperwork, banking, letter writing, reading, etc. These are all things she does at work, on the clock. If we try to discuss this, Mom gets hurt and says, "Just let me know when I'm not worth the money." We don't want to do that. We would hope she would see the fairness of this and suggest it herself. Business expenses are going through the roof, and there are updates we should make, but we can't do it as long as we are paying Mom at the level we are, on top of the money for the buyout. Daughter's dearest. Vocabulary. Drag, to pull, draw. Get along, have each other's backs, approach to an advanced stage. Finished paying off, pay, a debt, full, done paying. Lessened, decreased. Burden, the carrying of a load, draft, load. Go crazy, be mad, go nuts. On the clock, all the time. Fairness, the quality or the state of being fair. Expenses, costs, the financial burden of outlay. Buyout, a financial incentive offered to an employee in exchange for an early retirement.
Lesson 9. Evil English teacher. There's an evil English teacher. He's a very bad teacher. He comes into his class. The students are sitting at their desks, waiting for him. The teacher says to the class, "Every day, we'll study English grammar. If you make a mistake, I'll hit you with a stick." Then the teacher opens his textbook. He says, "Today we will learn the past perfect progressive verb tense, as well as the future conditional." He points to a girl and says, "What's the past perfect progressive?" The girl's very nervous. She says, "I don't know." As soon as she finishes speaking, the evil teacher jumps across the room with a large stick and hits her on the head. The girl cries. The other students are very scared. The teacher points to a boy and says, "What is the future conditional?" The boy says nothing. The teacher says, "Go ahead, answer. Now." The boy says, but, we haven't learned it yet." The evil teacher says, "In other words, you don't know it." He jumps across the room and hits the boy hard on the head. The boy cries. All the students are scared and miserable. They hate the evil teacher. But they're lucky. One student has a cell phone. She secretly dials the number of her friend, AJ. AJ answers the phone. "Hello," the student whispers, "This is Kaori." Help us AJ, please help us. An evil English teacher is beating us. AJ says, don't worry, I'll be right there. AJ jumps on his motorcycle and speeds to the school. He runs through the front door, down the hall, and bursts into the class. He says to the evil teacher, stop hitting these students, you. Then he runs across the room. He picks up a desk and hits the evil teacher with it. The evil teacher falls to the floor. He is beaten. AJ looks at Kaori and says, what do you want me to do with him? Kaori says, it's up to you. You decide. AJ throws the evil teacher out the window and says, no more evil grammar study. You are free. The students cheer yeah. Everyone is very happy. Vocabulary. Hit you with a stick, beat you with a stick. Nervous, reluctant, hesitant. Jump across, jump through. Scared, afraid, frightened. Miserable, feeling helpless, in a bad situation. Dial, to call a number. Whispers, to speak softly with no vibration. Beating, to hit someone very bad. Bursts into, breaks into. It's up to you, do whatever you want, it's your call, decision. Cheer, a shout of applause or encouragement.